Hey everyone,
What's up?
back
In studio
podcast time.
Do we have a name for the studio?
Podcast studio of the podcast.
Sunrise Bass and
Sunrise Studios.
Sunrise Studios. I'm with that.
You like that?
I'm with that. It's probably already a thing. We're probably gonna get sued
Probably.
for not much money.
I don't know. I feel like record companies are kind of like going out of style these days. So
It's true.
We're probably
It's
good.
true.
Dude,
But here we are.
My mic is not adjusted right.
Here we are in Sunrise Studios.
There we go.
Coming to you not live,
Not live, but in person
in person. That's right.
from Charlotte, North Carolina.
NC 28213. Is that the zip code?
Yeah, good job.
Should I give out the
Good
address
job.
too?
No, don't give out the address.
How y'all doing? Think we're doing all right.
We're living.
We're living.
Living.
All things considered in this crappy time of the year.
Had a quick trip breakfast, so that's a good way to start the day.
Sponsored.
Sponsor of all bass fishermen ever.
But yeah, so it's still a crappy time of the year. Tournaments are still taking nothing to win. And
You would know.
Yeah, I would.
Coming off a tournament win.
Yeah, big 5-boat dub.
5-boat dub. If you didn't know, Lewis can only win tournaments with less than 10 boats.
That's right.
He wins them consecutively.
If you show up to a tournament and there's less than 10 boats and I'm there, watch out. But other than that, you're good.
you're probably safe.
You're good. Promise.
And if you're catching more than me in any tournament, then you're definitely good because I usually don't find them.
You never know. We're gonna see. Hopefully your schedule, and that's a little precursor to what this episode's all about. We're doing our
Let the cat out of the bag.
2021 college Bassmaster College guesses for the
Guesses.
schedule.
Are we going to do one
Predictions?
for FLW?
No.
It's just too much
Too many
information.
of them.
Too many information.
There's like 15 of them. Nah.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
But we're doing the Bassmaster prediction. We're gonna see what come on out.
What come on out?
What come on out? We got some Elite Series stuff to talk about. Some Toyota stuff to talk about, even though I don't know how much talking about that we're going to do.
Yeah, I don't know how much talking about that we're going to do, but we'll do a little bit of talking about it.
Yeah.
I have some grievances
Yeah. Yeah. You do.
that I need to air out.
You do. I like it.
Yeah.
We like hot takes around
Hot
here.
takes. Hot takes all around.
And yeah, that's how things are going. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Haven't been doing too much fishing. Been busy. As all college students are. I think that this online learning,
It's definitely interesting.
a lot more work than usual. So I haven't had as much time as I would have liked. But we're gonna get out there and catch some fish. We got a High Rock Club tournament coming up.
We
Looking
do.
forward to.
We do.
So
It's going to be a good old time.
oh yeah, gonna have some old teammates there. So
Is that a preview to your Bass Natty prediction?
no?
Damn.
I did have it. You know what? For all of I made like 3 schedules, and I was like, I'm gonna toss this one out. This one's unrealistic, and on the unrealistic one, I had High Rock as the natty. Yeah, would have been good. Would have been good. And then
wish.
bracket on Jordan.
Ooh. I think it would be vice versa.
Really? I don't think Jordan's big enough to have a national.
You're right.
championship.
High Rock Fish is a lot bigger.
Yeah, High Rock's bigger than people think.
It is. It is.
So,
Jordan Fish is somewhat small. I don't know.
but
I
yeah,
don't know.
that
That's a
schedule.
good point.
That schedule got tossed out. That was my. I really wish this happened, but I knew it wasn't going to.
I
Schedule.
think,
So
yeah, what would be more plausible would be like a Norman Natty and a High
Ew.
Rock bracket. But they're not going to do that.
Norman in August.
No, they wouldn't do it. I'm saying if the Natty was in the springtime, I could see Norman Natty, High Rock bracket. I could totally see that.
I
but
was
it won't
really
happen.
tossing up the idea
It won't happen.
of putting Bugs Island on the schedule, but I went through their schedule for like the last 15 years, and
That's
they have
the thing.
never been there.
That's the
and I don't know
thing.
why. I don't know if it's just some thing that they got with that lake.
I think there's a number of lakes, and this factored into my schedule a lot. I think there's a number of lakes that would be big enough and fine enough. I think there's worse lakes that have been on the schedule that they just don't have deals with
Yeah, I don't know if it's because
for whatever reason.
one, they don't have deals, or two, they look at the surrounding area and they're like, there's not enough housing.
Right.
All of us,
I
but-
could definitely see that.
I don't know, Toledo Bend.
Yeah, I think Toledo Bend. I think that resort
It's really just a resort.
I think the resort is the people who sign the contract.
Yeah.
Honestly, because they have the ramp, they have the resort. That's where they suggest you to stay. I think that's an example of a place that the resort kind of plays more into than the town. Honestly, but yeah, I think a place like Bugs Island just doesn't have someone in the
Local area.
who wants to put up the funds to bring. I don't know how much it is, but that definitely factors into my schedule big time. I've realized more and more as I've become a college student how much money affects the scheduling.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it plays a little factor into mine too. So you'll see when I read out one of the lakes, you'll be like, yeah.
Yeah. For those watching, we definitely like to hear yours as well. So please let us know.
Hey, we'd like to hear. I'm all inclusive. If you're listening on Spotify, or iTunes, you'll have to go to the YouTube video, comment. Well, but yeah, we'd love to hear your.
Or you can comment on either of our Instagrams, whatever it is. Let us know what you think the schedule is going to be. I'm definitely interested to see. We should find out what. End of the month.
Yeah, I would hope that by the end.
You just had a light bulb.
I did. I had a light bulb moment.
Okay.
After this comes out, I'll put a poll up on my Instagram.
Who you like more?
Yeah, who do you like more?
Okay.
We'll do a lake by lake comparison or something.
You're gonna like his more. I don't like mine at all. I really don't like my schedule one bit. It's just based off of.
I'm already confident I'm gonna win this. I don't know why.
You're gonna win it because I hate mine. It's strictly based off of what I think they're gonna do and not what I want, except for the natty.
Except for the natty.
Yeah.
Should we get into it?
Sure. I know you're anxious to hear mine. Who wants? You want me to go first or you first?
Well, let's start with our first tournament of the year.
Okay.
I already know what mine is.
Okay. I do as well.
So you go first for this one, and then we'll go back and forth.
I'm thinking, even though I would like them to start in January, as they did this year. The year before was Norman in February. It was the end of February too. I think this year they go back to early February. I don't think they do January, even though I wish they would do early January. And that's because I don't know about you guys, but Charlotte and a couple other schools that I know have extended their winter break.
Yeah.
So I think it would make a lot of sense for them to put a tournament in mid to late January. That way everybody can get there without worrying about school complications. Do I think they'll do that? No, I don't. I'm thinking we'd have a early February tournament on the St. John's River.
Fire.
Yeah.
I'm down with that pick.
Yeah.
Absolutely down with that pick. In fact, I kind of like that pick more than my pick. That's right.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. That would be an awesome tournament.
Yeah. See, I mean, my thought behind that is they seem to do a Texas tournament every other year for the first tournament.
Yeah, I kind of went with the same thing. Yeah.
And this would be the off year. They did Toledo Bend this past year. They did Norman the year before.
And Toledo
the year before was Toledo Bend. So I would say next year, look for Texas.
A Texas Lake.
Either Sam Rayburn or Toledo Bend. This year, I think they change it up. And obviously, you need to be in the South that time of the year. I don't think they're going to treat us like the Elite Series and put us in Tennessee in February. I think they care about us more. So I'm saying St. John River. I think they hold a lot of bass tournaments. And I don't think the Elite Series schedule came out yet, did it?
No, it hasn't. Just the Classic.
So they've gone to St. John's River that time of year. 2 years in a row now. So I think they change it up. They go somewhere else in Florida and they give us
Which is ironic because 3 years ago I went to the St. John's River about the same time.
There you go.
And didn't catch crap.
There you go.
It was freezing cold. It's cold front, sunny, and like 40 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, wow, I'm in Florida.
Not good.
I guess.
Yeah. So that's my thought process.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that pick. And I would probably try and figure out a way to go that. What do you mean,
I don't love it.
I like it.
I'd rather be Norman.
Well, you're probably going to like mine then.
Okay.
So my pick, I 100% agree it's going to be in February.
Okay.
I think because of COVID, they're like, well, if we give it another
month,
it
as much time.
Give it as much time as we can.
I didn't think of that.
I picked Lake Lanier.
Wow.
February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like it.
They haven't
really like
been
it.
there in like a long time. So I was like, I essentially looked at where they haven't been in a really long time and was like, they haven't been there. So
They went to the Elite Series there last year.
But I'm saying for college.
Has college ever been there?
I think I saw on the schedule it was like 2011 was like the last time they were
Really?
there or something.
Let's look it up. I'm
look it
very
up.
interested. Go ahead. Give me more of your thought process.
Spotted Bass Lake, wintertime kind of works. It'd be a fun tournament, I think.
I think
all,
it'd be
like,
a blast.
deep bites and stuff like that.
The only thing that comes up when you type in College Series Lanier is Minor and Lanier win college event.
How about that? I mean, I could be wrong about them having gone there, but
Maybe they did an FLW.
FLW's definitely been there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know that Bass has.
I think it'd be a cool place to go.
I think it would be awesome. I mean, the Bassmaster Series there, the Elite Series there a couple of years back was really cool.
It's like a better Norman, so.
It's a better Norman. I think those with, as we saw in the Elite Series, those with the more developed technology per se on their boats will shine there.
Absolutely. Tough.
But
hate to see it.
We'll see. Excited. Did you know in 2011 they had a super regional college event on Oneida Lake? Because I didn't. I need to see the results for this. I'm getting my ADD is coming into play here.
You just want to know.
But I would really
who won that.
Cool. No results at this time. Awesome. Thank you. I would like that. I would like that a lot for many reasons. First of which is that it would only be about a 5-hour drive, 4-hour drive,
4-hour drive.
I think 4-hour drive. Yeah, that would be really cool. I like spotopotamuses.
I'm not gonna lie. My schedule is heavily in favor of Charlotte fishermen.
Okay.
There's an incredibly far tournament, but it's not like.
I'd like to throw a jerk plug around for a couple of days and catch me some big old spotted dogs.
It'd be fun.
It'd be a lot of fun.
I'm glad you like my pick.
I like it. I do.
All right. So
I told you I'd like yours.
My next one.
Yeah, go with your next one.
I don't fish in March.
Okay.
Low key, just don't think it's gonna happen. April is my money.
April.
My money.
You think they're gonna go from February to?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna put a tournament in March.
Okay.
I think your next tournament is Pickwick Lake.
I thought about it
in April, mainly because when we go back to that money, this is my money pick. Like I said,
yeah,
they haven't been to Pickwick in 2 years, and when we were there,
that's right.
They were like,
to go there.
Yeah, when we went there, they were very in favor of having us back again. They made it very explicit that they wanted us to come back. So the fact that we haven't been back makes me think that we're going back this year. I think that out of all my picks, that's probably the most likely.
Okay. It's a pretty good time of the year for it, too.
Yeah, well, it's the same exact time we had it last time.
Okay.
And the fishing was incredibly good.
Yeah, I remember that.
Smallmouth.
I remember seeing those
largemouth.
results. It was before I went to college, but I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I also want a shot at that again because when I went, I zeroed, but not in fish catches. I caught like 40 fish.
Right.
They were all short.
Been there. I just deleted my schedule by accident.
Nice
all right.
try.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you liking my pick.
See, okay, so my next pick also is my most confident.
Okay.
Also 100% money related.
Okay.
You can probably guess it.
Money related. College Bass Series. Is it Hartwell?
Yep. I think late March.
God, that's so stereotypical.
I think late March they reschedule it back on Hartwell for a number of reasons, mainly money. I think Anderson is pouring out a ton of money to Bass right now. You saw it this year with an Open, an Elite Series, and a college tournament. And I think that Anderson is not happy about 115 boats showing up in August with the reschedule. And I think Bass makes that up to them by plopping another one in March.
Another tournament there?
Yep. Just pretty much taking the tournament that was supposed to be there this year in March and just saying, here it is.
I mean, here's the thing about that pick.
Run it back.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I've fished there so many times that I want to go somewhere different.
I'm the exact same way. I feel the exact same way. I just think that's what they're going to do. I don't know why.
I mean, it's by far the most college fished lake. I mean, there's an FLW college event there every single year.
Yep.
And Bass went there this year.
Yep.
And I think they were there a couple years ago.
Green Pond's been open for about a year now.
Yeah.
It's fully done.
The fully completed Green Pond is done.
A lot of local fishing driven businesses.
The best tackle store in America.
Yeah, it's a good
there.
tackle store. Good tackle store.
I mean, I don't know.
That's a hot take, though.
That's definitely plausible. I think you and I are both on the same one with that one.
Yeah.
We're both very plausible. When was that tournament? You said March?
It was March, just the exact same time. I think it's the same weekend as it was supposed to be last year or this year.
Okay.
I don't love it, but that's what I think.
We'll have to see.
We will.
We'll wait and see.
I'll give my next, since we're going 2-2.
Yeah.
This is the one I'm not very confident about. This is my least confident one. When I was thinking about where I wanted to put this tournament, I was thinking about the map and what would be you need a Western tournament.
Yeah.
To cater towards those folks. And I think Texas is stale. This is obviously going to be springtime. It's going to be April. I'm going Grand Lake of the Cherokees. Site of the 2016 Classic. I don't know. I don't have any reason as to why. Actually, I have a slight reason as to why. FLW has their natty in March on Grand Lake. The college natty.
Okay.
I'm thinking if they're giving money to FLW to have a tournament,
Like I give money to
maybe
Bass.
give a little money to Bass. Come on over, guys. Let's see.
Oh, I'll see how far away your pick is from mine because I feel like it's relatively close.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun. I think April there probably be some flipping, maybe some bed fishing. I don't know. Obviously we're only doing what we think they're gonna do schedule. We don't have our pick schedule, so it wouldn't be my first pick. But I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense with FLW going there. It's pretty centrally located. I think they get a pretty good turnout, and they had a classic there. So the town.
I don't know much
likes
about the
Bass.
lake, so I can't comment too much.
Okay,
but I could see it. I'm on the same that they need a central one. They only do a central one. So yeah, I think that's very plausible.
Okay,
I'm in the same region for my next one.
Let's hear it.
It kind of works out.
Let's hear it.
So I have May.
Okay.
Early May, because I love to put a tournament right during our finals.
So you believe in a June tournament? Is what
I have a June tournament.
Okay.
Yes, I have a June tournament. It's gonna make sense when I say it too. You'll be
Okay.
like, ah.
Okay.
I have Lake of the Ozarks.
I would love that.
I think it was one I had on my schedule last year, honestly.
Me too.
And that was the one I was like, I'm pretty sure I had this last year, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I had it last year too, and I thought about doing it this year. I really would like that.
I guess we all just want to go to Lake of the Ozarks.
I think that's it.
That's the problem.
I don't know. It just seems like a cool lake.
Yeah, it seems like a really cool lake, and I feel like May in Missouri would be pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably pretty close to Spawn.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that if they're gonna have a central tournament, I don't know. I just feel like that'd be a good place.
I
to
know
do it.
they have a lot. I know it's a very fishing
Yeah,
location. Yeah.
exactly. And
Fishing friendly.
I don't know. I feel like the college series. I don't know if the college series has ever been there. If they have, it hasn't been for a really long time. But
Yeah, I don't know that Bass College Series has, but either way, I think it's a definitely. I hope it's a possible pick. I'd really like to go there.
yeah, I think it'd be fun. Definitely a place I've always wanted to fish, which is why I put it on the schedule. So.
Yeah, especially after where I just been. Like Cumberland seems like it'd be very similar to that. So I'd really like to see another lake like that. Now that I feel like I've seen a lake like that, the water would probably be high. That'd be cool. I'd like to go there.
You want my June pick now?
I do.
June pick.
June pick.
Yeah, like this. James River.
Oh no.
Here's my reasoning. They used to go there,
And
they haven't been in a long time.
I
So
think
once again, I'm going on history of college bass series and their tendency to return to places. Haven't been there in a while. Think they could go there.
I think it's a good pick. I don't like it, but I think it's a good pick.
I'm not big on it either. I think it'd be an incredibly tough tournament, but
It'll probably be okay that time of the year. Not great, not bad. There's big ones in there.
yeah.
But I could see it. The Open used to go there every year. Yeah.
I mean, college we went there like 2 or 3 times, I think.
Did they?
Yeah, when I was looking at stuff. And they haven't been there in a while. So
Interesting.
I don't know. I have interesting picks. I
Interesting.
have interesting thoughts.
I don't know how I'd feel about that one. I'd like to go. It's a place I definitely like to go. I just don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it'd be a very local friendly tournament.
Probably.
As would any other tidal fishery, but
So, yeah, that's my pick. My picks for normal regular season.
okay.
He
My
goes,
fourth pick is the Trent Noose. No. No. I'd like that, though. I got one spot, Trent Noose River. Anyways. What's my fourth pick? Oh.
It's a May tournament.
Yeah, it's a May tournament. And I don't love it. I don't love it at all. But again,
You're saying a lot of negative things about your schedule.
I know. I'm telling you, I don't like my schedule. It's based off of, again, kind of money, kind of what's gone on in the last year, and kind of what's gone on at some weigh-ins recently. And I think they're going to reschedule the same thing they did with Hartwell. I think they're going to do with Cumberland.
Oh, God. No.
Yeah.
Bad.
That's what I think's going to happen.
Nah.
I hope I'm wrong, because I even though I really would like to go back to Cumberland, I'd like to let it breathe for a year and, like you said, see new places, go back 2 years from now. Maybe that's what they're going to do. Maybe they'll just reschedule it for the next year. But I do think they're going to go back this year.
No.
Day 3 weigh-in.
No.
Day 3. Hold on. Day 3 weigh-in. Hank was talking about. Sorry to expose you here, Hank. Talking about how some of them, I think it was Campbellsville's right down the road.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, I wish this tournament was in May, like it was supposed to be." You know, everyone would have loved it. No one would have hated it like they do now. And Hank was like, "So you're saying if we reschedule this in May, you guys would be a good tournament?" And they were like, "Yeah." He was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Oh God."
I don't know. I think I remember the same stuff for St. Lawrence and Pickwick, and neither was scheduled for the next year.
That's fair. I do remember that for
tragically.
Yeah. What I would say about the St. Lawrence is a bad turnout. I don't know. I'm thinking that the circumstances have us going back. Maybe there was like
I would love to go back.
some kind of clause in the contract where they said, "Hey, if something happens, we got to move it, come back next." I don't know. But you want the pick that I like, the natty that I
yes, I want to hear
like?
this crazy natty
It's
pick.
not that crazy. I just really want it to happen.
Okay, do natty and bracket.
Do you want to guess?
I feel like it needs to be together.
Do you want to guess?
I want to say Champlain.
Yeah.
Just because you are. Yeah, I knew it. He's like, I have a natty pick, but I don't think it's going to happen. And the first thing I'm going to do is Champlain. So
Yeah. I would love to go to Champlain. Mid-June, mid-July. Everybody can do everything they want to do. It would be so much fun for everybody.
I think they're afraid to put us on it.
I think they are too.
They're going to be afraid to put us on that. They're going to be afraid to put us on Erie.
Yeah. And to be completely honest, I forgot about a bracket.
Your bracket be like Oneida,
No.
St. Lawrence.
No. All right. This would be crazy. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm going to throw it out there because all my New Jersey, New York people are going to be so happy if it somehow comes true. Champlain Natty in July. I think they've been alluding. I do think it's going to be up north. I do think we're going to have a northern Natty without a doubt. I think they've been alluding to that for some time now. I think it was supposed to be up north this year. Obviously, shit happened. I think Champlain Natty, and if they do a Champlain Natty and they don't do what they did this year, which is, and I think they only did what they did this year with where they had the bracket far away from because of COVID.
Yeah.
I think if they keep it close like they have in past, bracket Candlewood Lake.
That'd be awesome.
That would be so cool.
I mean, I have hopes and dreams. We all have hopes and dreams. That would be a good one.
I mean, it's only 8 boats. It's not a huge lake. It's a big lake. It's not a huge lake.
So to be fair, I hated your schedule, loved your natty and bracket pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the opposite for mine. I love my schedule. Hate my natty bracket pick.
Wait, I have one tangent.
Yeah, go ahead.
And if I get there, I'm going to beat whoever's there. And if it happens, so this is incredibly long shot, Saratoga Lake bracket. Most of you don't know where that is.
I'd be down for either one.
But it would be a lot of fun for me. Go ahead.
Okay. My natty, same deal. End of July, early August, like it usually is. Cherokee Lake, Tennessee. I seem to love Tennessee.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't love that.
Yeah, I don't love it either. But that's my natty pick.
Okay.
I think it'd be.
You think you're going to keep it close?
I think it'd be an okay tournament. I'm more excited from a bracket possibility because I feel like they're going to keep it close. They usually do.
Ooh.
You know where I'm going with this? Ooh. Tennessee River out of Knoxville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for a championship.
I thought you were going to go Soho
bracket.
on me.
No. I almost went Soho. I was looking at what was around there, and I was like, weigh the option. Knoxville, once again.
I wouldn't love that. I think it'd be really tough so fishing. Sick and tired of summertime Southern tournaments.
Yeah, I don't want it to happen, but
I would hate it.
I feel like it's likely.
It could happen, though. I agree. Interesting.
I just feel like Cherokee, that area is, once again, it's another big fishing area. And they kind of, when we were there, they kind of alluded to us coming back at some point. So
I would see it more possible where you had a June or May
tournament there.
Cherokee
we had a May tournament there in Cherokee.
Yeah, and then
Cherokee
a natty on either the James, the Potomac, or the Upper Chesapeake. I could see that being more plausible. Mm-hmm. But
we'll find out.
Some mix of that I could definitely see happening. Interesting. Yeah. Well, Andrew's gonna put up a poll. You guys are gonna vote on who you think's right. The correct answer is neither.
Most likely neither.
But the correct answer out of the two of us is Andrew.
Wow. Thank you.
Well, actually,
look at that endorsement.
The more enjoyable of the two of us is Andrew. Yeah. The right one might be me. Although you and I and Andrew and everybody doesn't want that to happen.
Bad. No.
But that's what I think is the most plausible.
No.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
No.
I don't love it, but it is what it is. Okay. Moving on, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that finished up our.
What do you got for me?
Fun stuff.
We'll want to end it off on the Elite Series. You want to give me some Toyota Seriesness?
Oh yeah.
What's your gripe? What's your big gripe?
So Toyota Series released their schedules.
Oh, that's right. That's what your gripe is.
Yeah.
Forgot what your gripe was.
And we notably noticed. That's right. That's a combination of words I'm using. That they removed 2 series from the competition.
2 regions.
2 regions. So
yeah.
2 regions from the series. And they're both our close ones, so we're a little salty about that. They removed the East Series.
Yeah.
And the Southeast Series. Probably due to low attendance. That's what we're assuming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Now, the closest lakes for us are we could either fish if you're in Georgia, you can go to Florida. But if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, you've lost your tournaments around here essentially.
Yeah.
And you can either fish the Central Division, which had Chickamauga, but then you got to go out west.
Yeah.
Or you fish the Southern Division, which is literally all Florida lakes.
Yeah. It's Florida and Seminole, which is Florida.
Yeah. Seminole is essentially Florida.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
That they did it that way.
I think we were talking about it earlier. I think it's definitely because of lack of attendance. But I think in the first year out of that, I think what you do is instead of eliminating both, combine them to make one.
Yeah.
If you're that worried about attendance.
Absolutely.
Do an East Tennessee, do a Carolina, and then do maybe, I don't know, Hartwell. Something like that.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Maybe Lanier or something.
Yeah. Instead of just axing both of them, I'd say you're probably going to, honestly, if you did 3 like that, you'd probably get better attendance than any other series. I think there were too many tournaments in this area.
Yeah. As long as
And that
that's
was the
cheap
problem.
entry fees, and that's just like, well, which one are you gonna fish? You know?
Right. With a $1,800 entry fee, people aren't going to want to jump into that many tournaments.
Yeah.
But if you condense them a little bit, I mean, now the Carolina region has nothing, which obviously we're a little biased there, but the amount of fishermen that live in this area is absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, the lakes really aren't the best, but there are an absurd amount of bass fishermen in the Carolina region. So I think you're definitely taking away some entry fee money when you move away from this area.
It was a questionable decision.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's just go with that.
I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you could say that about any area in the country. But anybody will tell you that this area of the country puts out a ton of fishermen.
Yeah.
A lot of guys come out of here. I mean, look at the Pro Series. Look at some of the best names. A lot of upcoming names. Like, a lot of guys are from this region. And I don't know. I agree with you. I think it's very questionable.
Interesting decision.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. But yeah, that was my little, tournament series. They got so many tournaments. We're not gonna go through them all, but their schedule's out. If you haven't seen it yet, take a look. It wasn't really highly publicized, actually.
No, it was not. You're right.
I was like, someone like posted like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna go fish in Florida."
It's
for
probably
the Toyota series. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
big yawn.
Wow. Wow.
It's probably because they're not proud of the fact that they had to eliminate two regions.
Two regions in highly populated areas. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's probably why they did not publicize it, because they don't want people to realize it.
But yeah, that's our FLW
Gripe.
So now the Elite Series.
Yes.
They've been busy.
This past weekend, we had Santee Cooper.
Santee Cooper.
And if I'm being honest, it played out exactly how I thought it would. Did I say my weight prediction last week?
Yes,
I
you
thought
did.
I did, and I thought I was spot
I think
on.
you were pretty close to spot on.
I think I said like 74 or
Yeah,
72.
and I said like 82 or 83.
And I think it was 72.
I think it was. You think you were really close. The guy you cook out at some
Yay.
point.
But, yeah, I mean, did we?
We picked winners.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was strong
did
on Patrick
Walters.
Walters.
And I had Zaldane.
I was strong on Patrick Walters.
So we were
he did
both
let
wrong.
me down slightly.
Both wrong on that one.
Did they both made the second day cut?
Yes.
Walters, I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this? Walters missed the day 4 cut in a tiebreaker.
Wow.
Yes.
Who was the tiebreaker?
Let me find that.
Biggest fish?
No, biggest bag up to that point, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah. Here, look. It's pretty wild. I found it really interesting that this was brought to us by the United States Marine Corps, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was very interested by that. I didn't know they'd sponsored bass fishing tournaments, but supposedly.
Supposedly. It was a good tournament, though. I mean,
It was really interesting. You saw people catching them
yeah,
all over.
all over the place.
Punching, throwing a jerk bait, throwing a swim bait, fishing brush piles deep,
Cranking.
cranking. I mean, it was like everywhere, all over. No surprise Bill Owen is in the top 10. Patrick Walters came in 11th, missed the top 10 cunt. They had the same. They both had 42-13 after day 3.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
And I think it might have been with Bill Owen. And Bill Owen had a 15-pound bag, and Patrick had a 14.9-pound bag. Also, very impressive that Patrick Walters had 14.2, 14.2, and 14.9.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely on a pattern.
He probably weighed in the same fish all 3 days. But what was interesting to me was that Carl Jochimson finished 6 pounds back and had 4 fish in his bags on day 3 and 4.
Got some bigs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he had 25 pounds day 1. But if you caught the 3-pounder each of the last 2 days, shuts the door.
We keep dancing around this.
What do you got?
Brandon Palaniuk was the winner.
He was.
Old BP.
Started the tournament with 21, ended the tournament with 22. That's how you do it. That's how you close the door.
That's how you find him. That's how you find him right there.
I don't know if he went in second place or if he went in third place. I know he wasn't leading. Jochimson was leading going into day
Jochimson was
4.
leading.
which is interesting because he was leading going into day 4 with a 4 fish limit for 12-11 on day 3. But cool tournament. I mean, like I said, you saw everything play. You saw guys catch them deep. Austin Felix catch them out of deep brush piles. You saw guys like Jeff Gustafson have 22 pounds on day 2 and never have another day over 12-15. I mean, he didn't have another limit. He had a limit for 22.7 day 2 and didn't have another limit.
Place is weird.
I think it's just
as far as I know,
fall transition.
As far as I know, no one lost a lower unit, so good on them for that.
Just fall transition stuff, though. I mean, not easy.
We're almost out of it.
Catch them kind of all over the place. Yeah, it should be turning the corner soon. I think you're still going to see a tough tournament, Chick, as we transition to
I guess we're transitioning to Chick. I see how it is. That's right. I didn't have anything else to say about that tournament anyway. Chickamauga, I don't know. I think we're coming just to the end of fall transition, so it might be good. I'm hoping.
I don't think it will be.
I have hope.
I think you're still going to see under 75 for 4 days, which is solid. I think you see under 70, honestly. You know what? I've been a Chick this time of the year. It's bad. I could see it taking.
You think under 60?
No. I could see it taking like very similar to Gunnersville. Maybe less than Gunnersville. Like 60.
60.
Like 15 pounds a day easily has you in the top 10. Top 5. Easily. Is what my prediction is. I think if you have 45 after 3 days, you easily get in the top 10.
I think I'm going to say 71. That's mine. 71.
You're very optimistic.
I'm always optimistic. Glass half full.
I like it.
Fish half full.
Fork, I think, is going to be high.
Fork's going to be fun.
I think they're going to catch him at Fork. I don't think they're going to catch him here.
Who do you think wins?
Hard to not go with Buddy Gross, but the local favorite didn't do well for me last time.
Yeah, you're going to go with the local favorite again.
Give me... What's yours?
I honestly don't know. I'm thinking, you know what? I was going to go for an NT guy. I think I'm going to stick with that. Matt Airy.
I like it.
He hasn't really had an amazing last couple tournaments. I think he turns it around.
No, he was like top 5 in points there for a while, and he's dropped off big time. Yeah.
So I think Matt Airy's gonna find him. That's my pick.
I'm looking through the people.
I really want to see Swindle do good. I don't know if that's the tournament he's gonna do good in. He's looking.
I had one name that shouted out to me. I'm not sure if I want. Oh, give me Taku Ito.
Yeah, it's all Taku.
Not actually though.
Taku.
I love Taku Ito. All right, there was a name that shouted out to me. I've just forgotten which one it was. Paul Mueller.
Hot take.
Yeah.
You go Candlewood.
I don't know why.
Bracket pick, and then you go Paul Mueller.
Yep.
Early pick.
Yep. That's probably why.
I love the state of Connecticut.
That's what I've got for that, though. I think it's gonna be a tough tournament. I think I don't like my Paul Mueller pick, but I just went through the names and I saw Paul Mueller and it was like, so I picked him.
So you gotta put that on your fantasy team. I
haven't done fantasy in a while. I've been really slacking.
Good, same.
I can see Hunter Shryock winning it too, but he won't. He's not good enough. But I could see him being a top 10. That's so mean. I'm sorry, Hunter Shryock. I like you a lot more than your brother.
That's tough.
You get the truth out here, boys.
And well, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll be back next week.
We'll be back with more.
Send us your picks.
Vote on the poll. I feel like we have something. I feel like the schedule should be coming out within the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 2-3 weeks.
We gotta jump on that. We're gonna bandwagon that really quick.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna be an episode.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah. Emergency pod.
Like 2 a.m.
Emergency pod. I'm for it. I'm for it.
We'll be half asleep.
We're the only college centric.
Next one is.
Yeah, we got to get on it.
So. Yeah, that's our show.
That's what you got.
That's what we get.
I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or whatever day you're listening to. I hope the rest of it is good.
Send this podcast around. Hit the like button.
Let us know. Let us know whose picks you like more.
Whose podcast you like more?
Yeah,
ours
whose podcast
or ours?
you like more? And if you want to throw us your picks too,
happy to hear them.
We'll throw them out on the next show.
Happy to talk about them. Yeah.
The one I like the most, I will talk about in the next show. You just got to submit it. So do that.
Do it. Bye.
Bye.
Tight lines.